Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Living Our American Dream. Today we are out on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in the fall. I think, Mike, it's what, October 14th, I think, today. And Michael's behind the camera today. And we're doing yard work chores today, getting ready for cold weather. We had a cold snap here recently that kind of got me thinking, you know what, it's time to empty out the hoses and wind everything up, clean up the yard, just kind of batten down the hatches for cold weather. And I keep a list throughout the year on my phone. In the notes category, I have an iPhone, and I keep a list of all of the tree trimming and transplanting that I want to do, and I kind of save that up, and at the end of the year we do that stuff. So along with the yard work that we're doing today, I wanted to show you guys we're transplanting a few trees. And in a previous video I showed the tree scoop that I had done. It's a Load Quip tree scoop, and I had to have it modified a little bit to be a little stronger, but we're kind of doing the inaugural run of this thing today, and I gotta tell you, I had 4 cedar trees to move. I've already done 2 of them and it worked really slick. Let me show you how this thing works. Okay, before we get started with the action shots, I wanted to show you one more time. In a previous video, if you watch my channel, you've seen this already, but this is a Load Quip tree scoop, and the scoop itself goes in here with 2 I call them a Reese hitch connection, but there's 2 of those on here. And a friend of mine had this on his tractor with a bracket that clamped to his bucket. And there was 2 problems with that. Number one, it was a little bit too heavy for his tractor. So he ended up doing some damage to his tractor that he had to fix. And number 2, it's really hard on your bucket, because when you curl back on this thing, that bottom of that bucket's gonna wanna bend out like this, and you can do some damage to your bucket that way. So what I elected to do, he gave me this in exchange for some other things, but I had purchased this adapter that goes on my skid steer quick attach for my tractor. His tractor didn't have this, mine does. So I bought this thing and I hooked it up in here. I took it out to try to dig a hole with it, and I ended up bending this. Bent it all up actually. I was pretty disappointed. So after that happened, I got to looking at it and said, you know what, I need to make this a little bit stronger. So I took it to a local guy in town here, and he made it curve up. He has a sheet metal brake. He curved it up here, and he added some reinforcements right in this area to make this, you know, kind of give it that curved shape, which is going to give it a lot more strength in this direction, or in this case, in this direction. So now I've tried this out a couple times, and it is just like digging with a really large shovel. So let's go see what this thing can do. So as you can see, the first thing we wanted to do is dig a hole where we're going to go, which is right here where this tree's at. I'm actually putting a row of various pine trees along the road right here. So we dug our hole first, moved our dirt out of the way, and super easy to go over there with this tree scoop. And you kind of dig in one side of the tree, come out to break the roots, come to the other side of the tree, drop it in, pop the thing out, and you're in good shape. So the only thing left to do is to go around here and level this thing up. We'll grab onto it and we'll get it level. We've transplanted a lot of trees by hand. The problem is doing it by hand is you only get a small root ball. This is a root ball right here that I can't lift this myself. I would need the tractor to do that, and the bigger root ball you get, the better likelihood of success you have. So we'll finish this one up by hand and then we'll do the next one. So there you go. It's as easy as that. We transplanted those 2 trees in, I don't know, about 10 minutes, I think. And they're a little bit bigger of a tree than I would normally be able to transplant by hand, and a bigger root ball. So we should have a better chance of success of those things living. I have some white pines out in the back that are growing. Traditionally, they've kind of gotten overgrown and they end up dying out over a long period of time. So I've been taking those, trees that are, smaller than me usually, but this year I think I might be able to get 6 or 8 foot trees with this tree scoop. And we're going to plant some of these along the road here and hopefully make a kind of a hedgerow out of them. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.